Hey there my beautiful spooky ghosts, I hope you are well today and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am a goth girl from the UK. I do gothic content but also other content including beauty, fashion and lifestyle content, some mental health videos and also the odd live stream. So if you would like to consider subscribing to my channel, if you are new then that would be incredible. And if you are a returning spooky ghost / subscriber of mine, then thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate all your continued support and thank you so much. It really does mean so much to me. So for today's video, I just want to start by saying Happy World Goth Day, which is the 22nd of May, which is the day I'm filming and also uploading this video for you guys. So if you are a fellow goth, then Happy World Goth Day. I hope you have a wonderful day and let's celebrate to all being that little bit different. So that is the topic of today's video, is going to be World Goth Day. So World Goth Day is something that obviously means a lot to me as I am a goth myself. And I thought it would be quite an interesting video for you guys. I'm going to talk about some gothic topics in this videos, some experiences of mine, also answer some questions I've had in previous live streams and videos and my comment section, and also talk about a charity that I support and is very close to my heart, and I will also leave the link down below in the comments if you want to check it out or read more about the charity. And hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Please share it out if you can, as it is quite an important video as well, and I want to bring awareness to hate crime and how it is okay to be just that little bit different. So if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up, comment down below if you want to. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new and you can be part of the Spooky Ghost family. And hopefully you guys will enjoy today's video. So in this video, I am going to be answering some of your guys' questions that I've been listing in the comments section. I'm going to be talking about some gothic music, some gothic YouTubers, the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, what World Goth Day is, what being a goth means to me, why I'm goth, and all that good stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, maybe learn something more about me. And if you have any questions that I don't answer in this video, then please put them in the comment section below and I'll be more than happy to do a dedicated Q&A if you guys would like me to do that on my channel. And yeah, let's get started. So one of the biggest questions I've had in my comment section is, why did you choose to be goth? Choosing goth is not something you necessarily choose, I guess. It's not something I necessarily chose. It's something I kind of just fell into. I didn't know about goth when I was really young. I started to see people dressed in secondary school, high school in the UK for the UK viewers, and I guess maybe high school in America, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I was really intrigued by all the quirky styles and the dark clothing, and I've always loved skulls and things that are a bit out of the ordinary. And I thought, oh, that looks cool. I wear stuff similar to that, but at this time I had no idea what being goth or gothic was. I didn't even know that gothic or being gothic was a thing. So I just walked around in my everyday wacky stuff, which is not the stuff you'd find on the high street. So I started to talk to some people on a break one day, and they said, oh, how long have you been a goth girl? And I didn't know what goth was, and I was like, oh, what's that? And they were like, well, you dress quite gothic, so how long have you been a goth? So I got talking to these people, which actually became my friends at the time. I'm not friends with them anymore. Sadly, we lost touch, and hopefully one day in the future I can get back in touch with them. But yeah, so that was kind of where I started being goth, really. I've just kind of grown into it. I really got into the gothic music, people like Susie Sue or Susie and the Banshees. Also, I'm trying to think, The Cure. So many people. There's so many gothic bands. But yeah, I started listening to them and I started getting more experimental with makeup. This was around when I was 12 or 13, and I really like the dark vampy look. I really like the dark purple lips and the black lipstick, and yeah, I just decided to embrace it, I guess. And I've been goth ever since then. So from 12 to 13 to nearly 27, I'm 27 in a couple of weeks. I've been goth for all that time. Don't ask me how many years, it feels like forever, but it's probably one of the best decisions I ever made. And the next question I'm going to answer is, are you religious? And religion's not something I was going to talk about on my channel, and this will probably be the only video I will ever mention it in. And no, I'm not religious, but I am spiritual. I am very, very spiritual. It's not something, like I said, I will mention on this channel probably after this video, but I do believe in sort of the Buddhist lifestyle. I think it's really interesting. I love anything to do with churches, as much as they are normally related to Christianity. There is all sorts of different Gothic religions, and obviously Gothic people can be religious. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, and some of the Goths that I know are. And yeah, I'm just not a religious person. I'm more of a spiritual person, spiritual being, I guess. So yeah, hopefully that answers that question. And the third question I get most popular: aren't your mum and dad embarrassed to go out with you dressing the way you do? And the answer is no. They are actually incredibly proud of me being who I generally and actually physically want to be, and they know that me being a goth makes me happy. So no, my mum and dad are not ashamed of me being goth, alternative, whatever you want to call it. I say goth for this video as I am mainly a goth girl. But yeah, they are not ashamed to come out with me, and yeah, they're really happy that I am who I am, and they accept me as I am, as their daughter. And also my sisters are very supportive of it. It's not really their thing, but they will always support me and back me up if I ever need it. So yeah, they're the 3 questions that I mainly get in my comment section. So I hope they don't offend anybody, but they are just truly my answers for you guys. So the next thing I want to talk about is the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. The Sophie Lancaster Foundation is obviously about a girl called Sophie. Sophie Lancaster was walking through a park with her boyfriend Robert. At the time, this was not very late, and this was up in Lancashire in one of the big parks. I can't remember the name of the park for the life of me, but you can search it up if you just type into Google Sophie Lancaster. And Sophie and her Lancaster and her boyfriend were walking through a park and were approached by a group of young guys and a couple of girls, as a group, ranging from 13, 14 to around 18, maybe older. I can't remember. There was a good lot of them. And they started to call Robert names and said that he was a mosher and he was just, shouldn't be a goth. Goth shouldn't be allowed. And so Robert completely ignored them, and grabbed Sophie's hand, and they went to walk away. Unfortunately, Robert was knocked on the floor from the back by a young guy. I can't remember his name, but again, you can read up, because there was this story is very, very sad, and I may forget some details. This is quite hard to talk about, so please bear with me. But yeah, Robert was knocked to the ground and kicked relentlessly by this whole group of people. So Sophie went in and tried to stop them and tried to attend to Robert and his injuries. And as Sophie screamed for help, Sophie was kicked in the head as she was trying to protect Robert. So Sophie was relentlessly kicked, and basically, long story short, the pair were left there bleeding, and some of Sophie's dreadlocks were actually ripped out of her head, which is pretty just horrifying, and like I say, pretty hard to talk about. So do bear with me, like I said. So Sophie and Robert were just left laying there, and an onlooker had called an ambulance. Actually turned out to be one of the gang members who hadn't actually done any physical damage. So as the ambulance arrived, they actually found it difficult to distinguish which one was Sophie and which one was Robert, because of the horrific injuries that they had both suffered. So Sophie was in a coma for 14 days and sadly died on the 14th day, as she was on a life support machine and she was completely brain dead. Before this, Robert had got better, and obviously the family made the decision that Sophie would have had no quality of life, and she actually ended up getting an infection and sadly died later on the 14th day. So later on, Sophie's mum, Sylvia, set up a foundation charity called the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. and it was in memory of Sophie, and it is to educate people in schools. So they go to schools, they've been on TV, they've been on the radio, to just educate what names can really do and how your actions can really affect someone, or because you're sitting behind a screen, or because you shout at goth, for example, in the street, it can really affect someone. So like I said, the charity foundation was set up by Sylvia's mum. Do excuse the bike in the background, guys. My windows are shut, but they are very thin, as this is a very old style house. Anyway, the foundation was set up by Sylvia, which is Sophie's mum, and they've raised so much money and helped so many people and been to so many schools and really changed the life of some goths, including myself. I don't know them personally, but the support I've had is just incredible. And I do give money to the Sophie Lancaster Foundation every single month without fail, and I have done since Sophie died. So yeah, that is the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. Sadly, Sophie's mum, Sylvia, actually passed away on the 12th of April this year. And in her memory, instead of flowers, they asked for everybody to donate to the Sophie Lancaster Foundation charity. Again, I will leave a link down below for the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. So if you do want to donate and do just a wonderful thing, even if it's 10-20p, that 10-20p can make such a difference to people being educated, and sadly, sorry guys, and hopefully stop people going through what Sophie went through and also what Robert went through, and hopefully we can make this world a little bit more of a less judgmental place and more of a safe place for more alternative people and people like myself. So yeah, the link will be in the description box below. The next thing I'm going to move on to is some Gothic YouTubers and also some Gothic friends of mine who have YouTube channels. So I want to give a shout out to Loucifer on YouTube. I will leave her channel link down below. She has an incredible channel and she has just become a rep for Box of Goth, which is incredible, and I'm so proud of her. So Loucifer, if you are watching this video, then I'm so proud of you. You really deserve it, and you work so hard. Loucifer is also, excuse me, a scare actress who is incredibly talented, so please go and check out her channel. Also, another Gothic YouTuber I watch is Toxic Tears. I have watched Toxic Tears since I've been a goth. She is incredible. She's been through a lot this year, but she really is truly one of my biggest inspirations. She is so good, and oh, she's just one of the loveliest people, and I would love to meet her. It would be an absolute dream. So yeah, there's a couple of channels that I watched. You've also got people like Black Friday, and so many other. You've got the Haunted Bat on YouTube. I will leave all their channel links down below if I remember and if I have enough room. But yeah, they are the Gothic YouTube channels I watch. But yeah, it is World Goth Day, and hopefully you guys have learned a little bit more about me. Like I said, if you do have any more channels questions down below. I can't speak today, guys. I haven't slept. So yeah, if you do have any other questions that you'd like me to answer down below, or if you would like me to do a dedicated Gothic themed Q&A, I can definitely do that. But once again, I will leave Sophie Lancaster's Foundation charity link in the description box below. And I just want to lastly say by me and behalf of everybody who else is a goth or alternative or just that little bit different, please be kind. It doesn't cost anything to be kind, and I know I said I would talk about some experiences, but this video is already quite long and it's nearly 12 minutes. So if you want to know about some more Gothic experiences that I haven't talked about in a video, or elaborate on ones that I've talked about in other videos before, then do let me know and I can do a video on that for you. I'm also sorry if I was a little bit emotional in this video and I was a little bit stuttery and messed up, but Sophie Lancaster Foundation is something that is incredibly close to my heart. Obviously being a goth and me being that little bit different. So I do apologise for the little mess ups and mistakes that I've made in this video. But like I said, this is a very awesome day to celebrate, but also something I want to focus on and make people just realise that it is so important to be kind. So if you enjoyed this video or if you learned something, then please smash that thumbs up. Comment down below, like I said, if you have any questions. And if you would like me to do any other Gothic content, from makeup, tutorials, other Gothic bands, music recommendations, I can definitely do that for you. Please go and check out the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. Even if you don't donate, please just go and have a read and educate yourself. And I hope you all have a spooky and wonderful day. And don't forget, stay happy, stay spooky, and I will see you in my next video.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you